All right. How's everybody feeling out there, man? Welcome to Vinnies. Vinnies Talk. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. How's everybody doing, man? It's your boy Vinny D, the Young Wolf. What do you want from me? A day late and a dollar short. Anyways, how's everybody feeling out there? Wow, man, I can't believe it's already going to be January 1st. Today's New Year's Eve. It's a new day. It's going to be a new year. And a lot of people are going to be making resolutions, right? Resolutions. What a year for me, man. I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate all the love and support to all the subscribers out there and people that watch my channel. This has always been kind of a emotional adventure, just doing these like podcasts and reactions and Taylor Swift reactions, and then my vlogs. And I want to do more for the new year, so I definitely want to bring some more new content to the page. We have a little visitor here. Right, T? Anyways, I want to welcome you guys to a special New Year's Eve. We got little mama straight chilling. Right, little ma? Right? She's chilling. You want to say hello? Hello. Oh, she's a good girl. Yes, she's a very good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. she's a good girl. Anyways, guys, let's see if we can get her in there. Keep her in the picture here. What's up, little mama? Little mama didn't get a chance to go outside and go for a walk today because the weather was a little screwy. A little snow on the ground, right, mama? You don't like to go for a walk when there's snow on the ground, right? She's not really crazy about the snow. She likes to go for a walk when it's nice. She likes to go for a walk when it's when the weather's sunny and when it's nice outside, right, Tita? You like to go for a little cheeky and get a cookie. All right, let me fix this camera so you guys can see me. All right. So we're back, guys, and I just want to say that I wanted to thank everybody for subscribing and following me on my YouTube channel. I want to do more new content for the new year coming up. I just I haven't really done too many hiking videos like I wanted to do this year, so I really want to get a chance to actually go outside, go to some parks and state parks like I was doing, and get some more cool vlogs. We're going to have some more true crime stuff that we're talking about, but I wanted to touch on some of the cases that I've been following because I haven't really got a chance to actually talk about some of the true crime stuff that I really wanted to, especially with the Idaho 4 and the demolition of the home. Yeah, man, I was really disheartened to hear about and to watch some of the video footage of the 1122 King Driver, where the Idaho 4 was staying. I believe it was on King Road or King Drive. The prosecution, either they have enough evidence or they feel like they do, or they felt like they needed to, we no longer need this house. And then you have this university, University of Idaho, felt like maybe, this is enough of this home being here. And does it really need to stay there? Do we really want to keep it there anymore? And as much as I would like to see that they don't want to feel any heartache anymore, I really do feel like it's going to, in the long run, it's going to really affect the prosecution. It could haunt them in the end because they should have kept it. They should have kept it until at least after the trial, because we don't know when the trial is going to start. The trial could start was said to start in 2024. They could delay this trial another year, 2025. Who really knows? But like I said, man, these true crime cases mean so much to me, especially when I was covering the Idaho 4, justice for Xana, justice for Kaylee, Ethan and Kaylee, and Maddie, Miss Maddie Mogan, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace and justice for the souls that were lost that tragic night on November 13th, man, really early. BK, Mr. Brian Kober himself, if he is indeed guilty, he will pay. You know what I'm saying? I just want to tell you guys, in all my videos, when I do my true crime stuff, these are my opinions and just my thoughts about what I feel and what I think. And the year is about to be, we're capping off to a brand new, going to be 2024. So we hope for, and we're positive about upcoming things that are going to be good. And we hope for justice, as well as for Mrs. Gabby Petito, and also the unsolved mysteries of Miss Kiely Rodney. Justice for Kiely. And I really feel like the uncertainties of that case and the mysteries of, Truckee, California, the Truckee way, as we may call it, the Truckee way. And there's a lot of different things that happen in that case where you're like, you're shaking your head, you're looking this way, you're like, wait a minute, what went down in Truckee, California? Like, the police put all these man hours for them not to find her. A YouTube group, man, found Miss Kiely, and they ruled her death accidental by drowning. But it didn't all make sense. Because we have her best friend, supposedly Sammy Smith was with her the whole night. And then we go ahead and look at that case, and we're just like, well, she said she really wanted to stay with her. She really wanted to stay by her side, but when she started drinking, she said she's just gonna leave, and she had taken a ride home with somebody else. We don't really know who that somebody else was. Sammy Smith, what are you doing? Like, what did you do? And who did you go home with that night? So I believe there's a lot of miscertainties, and some people may disagree. Some people may disagree with me, but I don't disagree. I really feel like Kylie's Ronnie's death was way more than just a drowning. I feel like something else happened, and that's why there's so many people that cover that case and still feel like there's justice. It still feels, well, I feel like justice for Kiely, and I feel like it definitely wasn't a drowning. It was something else that happened. And some people may feel different. The autopsy says something different. And then we have Miss Gabby Petito, cross-country trip with her so-called boyfriend, Mr. Brian Laundrie, who was a piece of work. Justice for Gabby, man. She went around the globe. She touched many lives. That was probably one of the cases that I honestly could say that touched my soul, and reason why I started doing this true crime and started covering true crime cases, and started talking about these stories, and the fact that her personality, she was a person of, want to go hiking, wanted to have a nice day and just like go live your life, and thinking that this person so-called loved you, which he really didn't, to leave her out there like that. And then you have the Moab police officers. You got the Moab police officers, that body cam footage, and just like that whole intervention thing, that whole camera body cam thing with, I really feel like they could have done something better to help Gabby that day. She would have still been alive if they would have took her in and just been like, you know what, we're going to take you in. We're not going to just leave you out here like this. And we're not just going to put this dude in a freaking hotel and let you guys get back together, because there's clearly some trauma going on. Clearly, you can see the abuse is happening. So justice for Gabby, man. And we're going to be doing a special celebration of life for Miss Gabby. Miss Gabs, precious her life, man. Her life touched a lot of people's in the true crime world, in the true crime. As well, like I said, the Kiely Rodney case. We did a couple podcasts about the Truckee tunnels and the haunted tunnels in Donner Pass. And that was some interesting stuff, man, in Truckee, California, man, with the whole Kiely Rodney thing. because I feel like there's a lot of haunted stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to touch on that I felt like wasn't touched on. A lot of people didn't talk about that stuff, you know? We got the Taylor Swift behind us, but there's a lot of things that we didn't touch on, you know, we had a few podcasts where I talked about the Truckee tunnels and whatnot and Donner Pass, but I really felt like there was some haunted shit that was going on in that town. And there were some things that the police knew, and they were doing some stuff they weren't supposed to be doing because there was a lot of covering up going on. Besides that whole thing about when Kiely was up there with all of her friends and the police were doing all these searches, and how the hell can there be no one there to actually see what in the hell went on that night? I mean, there was just so much he said, she said. There was supposedly this mass exodus, this mass exit at around 12 something. Her phone went off, pinging on this thing, pinging on that thing. I mean, this year and the last year before it, man, has been crazy with the cases. And, you know, we want to remember for all the victims and everybody around the world, man. You know, God is good, man. And this year we'll be bringing positive vibes. And the more things that we can do positive in our lives, the better we will be. Because it's going to be a new year. And we will continue to talk about cases, talk about the victims that this happened to, you know. Gabby didn't deserve that, what happened to her. The Idaho 4 didn't deserve that, and we will get to the bottom. Hopefully we can get to the bottom of that and see what happened with that, because that's I think it's going to be a long trial, man. Whether it starts this year or the next year, it's going to be a long trial. And I feel like that whole thing with the demolition of the home, you know, Kaylee's dad is upset about it. I would have been upset about it too. You can't start doing something and get rid of something where there's still something that's going on in the world, you know. And they're trying to bring forth justice. It's kind of hard to bring forth justice when you're erasing things that are needed, keys and puzzles, pieces of the puzzle you're just getting rid of. And I really feel like that was necessary. But I want to just hop on and talk to you guys for a few minutes, a little true crime, a little happy new year. Cheer to everybody. Hope everybody's having a good year. Everybody's going to have a positive new year and positive vibes. From me to you, Vinny D the Young Wolf, Vinnie's Talk. And we got some more reactions coming. We got more cool stuff. The Titanic anniversary coming up in April. Stay tuned for that. I want to thank all my subscribers out there. Everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Vinny D the Young Wolf. And like this video, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you guys subscribe, man. A lot of people are liking the videos and watching my videos, but they're not subscribed. They're like, hey, what's this guy talking about today? What's he doing? What's he doing? Subscribe to the channel, man. I would appreciate that, you know? I guess for me, it's always been about my thoughts and my passion to do this. I know it does take a lot of time sometimes with the editing and all this other stuff, but it's worth it for me because I enjoy doing it. It's never really been about the money for me or anything like that. I mean, obviously you got to make a living somehow, but at the same time, I'm just like diehard passion for interest and what I believe in. And that's, obviously my love for Taylor Swift and making these reaction videos, but also justice, man, for the true crime stuff that I do because I believe in that. And like I said, I've been covering some of these cases that I'm really passionate about. Gabby's case got me really into the true crime thing. And then Kiely Ronnie and then Idaho 4. So, man. And then the whole thing with Gabby is that she's so relatable because she was into all the same things that I was into, you know, the hiking stuff, traveling around the world and just being yourself. A lot of people don't understand. You got to be yourself, man. You feel better about yourself, do things like that. So we definitely got a celebration of life coming for her. So stay tuned and thank you guys for joining my podcast, man. Happy New Year. Until the next time, peace out, guys. Peace out. The Young Wolf signing out. Happy New Year.